This tutorial will answer the question, how do you make a line plot? A line plot is a way to show a group of data. It's kind of similar to a graph. So first you have to have data. On this chart down below, I see that there are 10 students and the students read a certain number of books. So the data that I'm going to use for my line plot is going to be the number of books that these students have read. So if I come down, here's my line. That's why it's called a line plot. In order to label my line, I notice on my data that I have the number 0 books all the way up to 8 books. So I'm going to start down here with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in a line plot, you always label the line with whatever the numbers are that you have for your data, whatever each student or each person or each thing turned out to be. Okay, now it's time to make my line plot. So what a line plot is it's an X on this line for each student that read this certain amount of books. So I see that I'll start with 0. There's one student. That one student gets an X. That X stands for a student. I go to 1. There was 2 students. 1, 2. Go to the number 2. 1, 2, 3. 3 students read 2 books. 2, 3. Number 3. 3 students. Okay. Number 4. No students. I put 0 X's. 5. There was 1, 2 students. 1, 2. Number 6, there was 0. Number 7, there was 0 students. And 8 books, there was 1 student. Okay, now notice that my line plot kind of looks like a bar graph because the students that read 2 books is actually the tallest bar if you were to imagine that the X's were bars. Now the last thing that I need to do is I just need to put some labels on my graph. So these numbers on the bottom, these stand for the numbers, the number of books read, and on the side, these X's I'm just going to write students. And I'm going to add the number of students. And now my line plot is complete.